top stories. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan inspects Sima Kaithel Thangal Market. New government must translate citizens' wishes into action in order to prove itself, asserts former Minister N. Loken. Prioritize interest of state in order to build united Manipur, says MLA Sanasam Premchandra. Good afternoon and welcome to ISTV English News at 4. Now we have the detailed news. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan reviewed the condition of Imam markets and Thangal market today morning. On the other hand, media persons were restricted from covering the events and the Chief Minister had refused to make any comments to the media. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan spent few minutes at Khwaramban market taking stock of the condition of the market. Later, the Chief Minister met MLA Sapam Nishikant and MLA Khumukcham Joykishan at Sangai Continental. During the meeting, the Chief Minister discussed developmental projects regarding Thangal market roads. He also instructed the officials concerned to expedite the road construction work. Former Minister Dr. K.H. Loken has maintained that the new government must translate citizens' wishes into action in order to prove itself. He made a statement while attending a booth-level one-day political conference for youths on Know Your Rights, Save Democracy, Save Manipur, organized by Sagolan Block Congress Committee at his residence at Sega Road, Takelambam, Laikai. K.H. Loken further stated that public has welcomed the new popular government which has been formed after the state was under President's rule for nearly a year. He then hoped that setting aside their political party difference, the new government will prioritize welfare of the state. He said the government must focus on resettlement of IDPs and free movement of Meiteis across the state. He also assured to extend all his possible aid in resolving the conflict.
Any jagadagi mantri mo oibay any jagadagi chief minister mo oibay mantri oibado jati represent tabo ene lobusu langani oiba mantri oiba or chief minister or madura particularly community amagi mi oiraga maase community to chief minister ne na lobo langane chief minister orido manipur ki chief minister ni mantri orido manipur ki mantri ni minister ni mara madura manipur je punna yengba ngamba punna uba ngamba punna thabak tawba ngamba meeting do madubu hapa haibase ministerial bar ta mokoi dugum meeting do khanba ohenba haibase mathau tai ba hujiki situation sida.
MLA of Kumbi Assembly constituency Sanasam Premchandra has called upon the masses to focus on the interest of the state in order to build united Manipur, while stressing those individuals or organizations working for the welfare of people and state need to be supported by all. He made a statement while attending the second foundation day of Borayangbi Youth Progressive Alliance BYPA, located in Kumbi Assembly constituency. BYPA President MD Rafizuddin, former Pradhan of Borayangbi and Wangu Terakhong Gram Panchayat T.H. Ramesh, P. Baleshwar, SDO Bungte Chiru, MD Hafazuddin, OC Kumbi Police Station L. Basanta, President in charge Federation of Civil Society Organization Fox B. M. Yaimasha, former President Icham N. Rajendro, President Manipur Meitei Pangal Welfare Organization M.A. Sesaba and ward members of Borayangbi Gram Panchayat attended the program. Winners of the first BYPA Cornerstone Routing 2025 spelling competition were presented with cash prize and certificates during the program. MLA Premchandra also extended monetary aid of Rs 50,000 to the office bearers of BYPA. The MLA also assured to address the request mentioned in the memorandum submitted by BYPA.
Apa Manipur ma apa assembly constituency no oil bhona bana ekoi punjan ba nusina ba saksi kasi nai ba display lai ba ekoi masi daka lai tung ge arok da ba future ki lai la ka da student sing sum sa da ba mau masa mau pa ba adu gyan padana tan ngam ba masi mathau na kana da no har ga ekoi ge parents kai teachers sing kamai ta budana ekoi ge sothari bilam dam se he na ma pung ha ba hindi ne hai tar ge ekoi apa ba tar ko mi de koi support ta ga koi ma koi da ngar ta ru da so nga ba ngapi ga
MLA of Kundrakpam AC T.H. Lokeshwar expressed belief that the new government led by Chief Minister Kim Chan will act without partiality and urged the Chief Minister to bear responsibility of any untoward incident that arises out of any partisan steps. He was addressing at the 53rd Foundation Day celebration of Youth Development Organization YDO Club at Kundrakpam Awanglekai today. Lokeshwar alleged that the unrest in state is an outcome of the inaction and incompetence of the previous government. Speaking on the public infrastructures of his constituency, he announced that he will make efforts to build modern market complex. He also highlighted need for integrated efforts to address the issue of water shortage in parts of the constituency, efforts to improve Naurem Bihari College Kundrakpam, which according to him is in a poor state with minimal student enrollment. The celebration witnessed participation of YDO President L. Robin Chandra among other local bodies and honored former club members by presenting symbolic gifts.
Yellow me community punamaki like Pakni, might take Haginate, Kukin, then Nagak, the Muslim Magnate, the Nepal, any Jatinate, could Punamakini have a say. Masi Kanga, Sakana, Napiraga, Aduga, all civil society organization, Punamak, Yellow me communities, Punamaki, Ima like Pakni, could Punamak, Langminasi, Punamak, Tanan Honam say, Club Isinau Sinanasi, the Buriba Kudimasinja. Like I get a month, Honabili was a hen, Honabilana, any Kayumo decision, Loguna Jaju, Kinesima Pima, Ayupakolo, Uru Rabinina, or Bira Halabnina, any discussion of the Bishawian Bureau, Adoga head, Nabibo Makai Honazagi.
President All Manipur United Clubs Organization AMCO Sorokaibam Sanjoy alleged that the unrest has perpetuated as it is being deliberately orchestrated by the Indian government and intimated that different community leaders conveyed desire for peace and normalcy. In a press meet held at AMCO office, Sanjoy alleged India of subjugating Manipur, making its people dependent and incapable of taking decisions. Despite rich human, cultural and natural resources, unemployment has plagued the youths of the society, he said, and intimated that AMCO has been making efforts to tackle these challenges. Sanjoy said AMCO has been initiating talks with different community leaders and added that they will further continue the talks. AMCO is set to organize Northeast Indigenous Game and Cultural Meet to integrate the communities of the Northeast from February 23rd to 25th, he announced.
Awam kunai ama apa kunai ama semba bisidi masidi ahan anga nupa nupi gender questionality kunai adu laiba mipum khudimo akoi punamaki asawat lamun asawat daite lamun ekada kunai adu change tawna ha ai asawa thazabam leje maram aduna akoi handa sungsoi choidra sigulwa sanghil ko matamda kwai punamara amko bu nusibiu adu amko du ko basin bibiu akoi kunai akoi iramdum ireba p3 oliba kongsatta akoi yaw daba yaw yawgani adubo akoi masing makta misunderstanding and misinformation maram kanda akoi matam bloodshed burning thon hona posing asidi akoi matam lobi khita akoi na yam ela talgol na akoi yamna akoi masense well trained active level kunai ma adu akoi level matam oidi hai hani.
MLA of Langthawal AC Karam Shyam has cited individualistic mindset and lack of civic sense as factors hindering cleanliness in society. He stated that developing good civic sense will help shape a developed society. He was speaking at a roadside cleanliness drive held at Kanchipur today. The drive was organized jointly by Langthawal Kendra Club, Lilong Young Social Service Union, Lilong Tsing Development Committee, Langthawal Kunja Welfare Club, Divine Life Club, Universal Club, United People's Welfare Association, Peace and Integrity Committee, Kiamgai Shindam Hostel, 80 Unit 20, 80 Unit 29, MU staff, PWD National Highway and Archaeology Department and covered area between Manipur University Main Gate and Lilong Bridge. In his speech, MLA Karam Shyam raised alarm over the area being used as garbage dumping site, causing pollution and possible health risk. He highlighted that cleanliness begins from home and appealed for collective efforts to promote cleaner society.
Lubanan basi khandaba masa kaktagi khanba aduna hingminnabasida civilization ama akoi society si am culture to society ni ado wakalon je aigi aibo wakalon je kitang thadok piraga mayam sina wan honari base with civic sense lai tradi chaukhal loi fatau di undoi jing je civic sense lai taba lai chu khangda bane na lawi ado sigi wakalon sima koi thadok mina se cooperation BBO akoi ga organization sing mayam se na wan honari jing je mateng pangbiu masi kaktana tana manipur gi mafam khuding makta fatta haudi mafam zadana aigi thongganda fatau di undok pai gi lambi na kan na fatau di undok base ai sa se sakhut pa pam da mi mane na koi na isana khanjaba yai.
Also speaking to media, Karam Mocha, a volunteer, informed that the organizers' aim is to make the area neat and clean. Calling for people's support, he announced that they will begin imposing fine against garbage disposal in the area.
Gumba miyo singna kari gumba mafam masida phataudi langthong ama tar kari akhoi gi committee asina hariba mi du jagi lupa lising yang kai fine laujagani aduga kana gumba miyo emana hariba mafam aduda footage haibadi video na sing bala horaga akhoi gi committee da khusin nabang ngamagari hariba miyo aduda so khoina case award oina lupa lising kulamaga so khoina tamjari marama.
Department of Education School kicked off at the state-level school sports meet 2026 at Kumanlampak Sports Complex main stadium today. The inaugural function was attended by Director Education S. N.G. Bhukendra Maitai, Additional Director Education School Valley Bisheshwar Kumukjam, Additional Director Education School Hills Dangmai Manglem, ASPD Samagra Shiksha Elementary Saraisam David and Additional Director GC Education S. Gurumayum Anita as its eminent guest. Addressing the gathering, Director N.G. Bhukendra said the goal of the sports meet should just not be about winning medal but about meeting and interacting with students from the different districts. He intimated more than 700 students from 14 districts of the state are participating at the event and informed that the event is planned to organized annually.
Sida main focus di akoina tawjeri se sida angang sing competition tawdana moi prize phangi kholi du natte interaction du ne haidi district ramari tuan ba district sing dagi la iba angang sing se moi sakhang mai khanna ba moi interaction du ne khoi gi main theme di ada satra sing sida prizes phangdaba adugi wanate participation is the most important theme. Koi ham kanna plan to uja koi angang si kai haitare koi gi spread over districts ko district amada gi district amada sai gi kan exchange program am su kanna tawgen tawri si gi exchange program si ma su koi department side gi ham kanna hujik plan tawri so hopefully academic session ju hore banina masi masu koi na parkha ga tawdi ga mid session marak sida masi masu koi pangtok se na khalli.
Committee on Protection of Indigenous Peoples' Ancestral Land, Kopipal, in a press release condemned 8 Gorkha Regiment, Laimakong, for unlawfully stopping Naga civilians at Chingmang, Laimakong, reportedly acting on behest of Kuki militants operating in the area on 7 February 2026. The press release stated that while returning from a church conference, innocent Naga civilians were stopped by personnel of 8GR. The press release issued by media cell informed that the security personnel on duty bluntly informed the Naga civilians that they could not open the gate as there was no order from the Kuki leaders. Kopipal said such statement raised serious questions about the neutrality, integrity and constitutional mandate of the Indian security forces. Kopipal has appealed to the Government of India to immediately take decisive action against Kuki militants operating in the foothill regions and to restore the rule of law, justice and constitutional order in the region. Senior Citizens Club Manipur, in association with Public Opticals Rims Road, Imphal, organized a free medical eye camp today at Leikoiching under Lamlai Police Station. The camp provided benefits to around 70 individuals and also distributed free spectacles. Local residents expressed appreciation to the organizers for the initiative and the service. Sangai Trust Foundation and Laimachanu Nawa Tengbanglup jointly extended their heartfelt congratulations to Chief Minister Y. Kim Chan on the occasion of his assumption of office. The courtesy visit took place at his residence at Singzamay Yumnam Laikai. The delegation comprised Managing Trustee Sangai Trust Foundation Salam Prasanta, Founder President Laimachanu Nawa Tengbanglup Professor Dr. S. Bhagavati, and former President Laimachanu Nawa Nawa Tengbanglup Thokzom Renu. During the meeting, the representatives conveyed their sincere hope and confidence that under the leadership of the Chief Minister, Manipur will witness a renewed phase of peace, stability and restoration of normalcy. On behalf of Sangai Trust Foundation, Salam Prashanta submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister seeking urgent attention towards the restoration of peace and communal harmony in the state. The memorandum highlighted the pressing need for the safe, dignified and time-bound resettlement of internally displaced persons (IDPs), strengthening of law and order and formulation of a comprehensive long-term policy framework to ensure sustainable peace and social cohesion in Manipur. The organizations expressed their optimism that the new government will accord the highest priority to peace-building measures, inclusive development and effective implementation of policies aimed at ensuring unity, justice, prosperity for all communities. In national news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today held bilateral talks with Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim in Kuala Lumpur. During the talks, several MOUs were exchanged, including cooperation in disaster management, audiovisual co-production, combating and preventing corruption, semiconductor development and security. Prime Minister Modi said the cooperation between the two sides will expand in counter-terrorism, intelligence sharing, maritime security and defense. The two countries' cooperation is growing in energy, infrastructure, manufacturing and the digital economy. He said collaboration will also deepen in artificial intelligence, semiconductors, health and food security. Prime Minister said India and Malaysia share a special bond as maritime neighbors and highlighted the strong people-to-people links and the presence of the Indian diaspora in Malaysia. Prime Minister Modi said India is committed to ASEAN centrally and congratulated Malaysia on its chairmanship of ASEAN. He added that both countries agreed to complete the review of the ASEAN-India Trade in Goods Agreement, ITIGA, at the earliest. He said the Indo-Pacific region is emerging as an engine of growth and that India and Malaysia are working together for development, peace and stability in the region. In Meghalaya, search and rescue operations are continuing following the mine explosion at Ninsgat, Thangsko area with teams from NDRF, SDRF, Special Rescue Team, SRT, Police and District Administration engaged in the operation. 2 additional bodies were recovered yesterday, taking the total death toll to 27. The affected mine sites were thoroughly searched and operations will resume this morning to ensure complete coverage. The district administration, East Jensia Hills District, has intensified enforcement drives against illegal mining, deputing 5 teams comprising executive magistrates, police and officials from the Directorate of Mineral Resources (DMR). FIRs have been registered in connection with reported illegal mining activities and further legal action is underway. A prohibitory order under Section 163 BNSS has been issued by the District Magistrate, East Jensia Hills District, to ensure public safely and facilitate ongoing operations. In international news, former Water Resources Minister and senior Awami League leader Ramesh Chandra Sen died in custody at Dinajpur District Jail, prompting renewed scrutiny of the treatment and medical care of elderly detainees. He was 85. Jail and hospital officials said Sen's condition deteriorated inside the jail yesterday morning. He was taken to the emergency department of Dinajpur Medical College Hospital at around 9:10 a.m. and was declared dead just 19 minutes later at 9:29 a.m. Dinajpur District Jail Superintendent Farad Sarkar confirmed the death, saying the body would be handed over to the family after legal formalities. Authorities, however, did not clarify whether Sen had been under regular medical supervision or why his condition worsened so rapidly in custody. Sen, a 5-time Member of Parliament from Thakurgaon 1, Sadar, was arrested on August 16, 2024 at his residence following cases filed after the August 5 political upheaval. Hospital officials and Awami League leaders said Sen had long suffered from AIDS-related illness and was already in poor health at the time of his arrest, fueling criticism over the decision to keep an ailing octogenarian in jail and an adequacy of medical care provided to him while in custody. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has said that United States wants a peace agreement between Ukraine and Russia to be concluded by June. Speaking to reporters, Zelensky said Washington aims to ensure both sides adhere to the proposed schedule, indicating that the Trump administration would likely put pressure on Ukraine and Russia if the deadline is not met. Zelensky said the United States has proposed holding the next round of negotiations in the United States, likely in Miami next week. Zelensky said they have confirmed their participation. The push for an early summer deadline follows recent U.S. brokered trilateral talks in Abu Dhabi that failed to produce a breakthrough on core issues such as territory and security guarantees. And now we have the recap of the top stories. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchan inspects Imakaitel Thangal Market. New government must translate citizens' wishes into action in order to prove itself, asserts former Minister N. Loken. Prioritize interests of state in order to build united Manipur, says MLA Sanasam Premchandra. That's all we have for now. We'll be back with more updates at 8 p.m. again. Until then, goodbye.